3. Zach and Nathaniel in the morning. And we're here with our co-host, Mr. Hodder.
What's up?
Love having you here.
What's up, mate?
You want to wave to the camera, see anybody at
I
home?
didn't set up any cameras, dude.
Just go ahead.
There's one behind you
just
right there.
wave to the camera. Just go ahead.
Okay.
It's great. So tell us about podcasting.
So basically, the whole idea of what a podcast is it actually originated from iPods.
Cool. So, Nathaniel, you want to set up the clip?
Oh, yeah. Let's run that clip.
What clip?
Oh, I'm TJ Hodder. All I talk about is podcasts. Oh, my goodness. Look at me. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go over here and record a podcast. And then when I'm done with that podcast,
why did you have me on the show if you're just going to mock me?
Wow, that was a great clip. Don't you think so, Nathaniel?
Yes, that was the best clip we had.
I really enjoyed that clip. All right, and now a word from our sponsors.
Jimmy's Bacon Shack, where you get all the bacon you could possibly need. We only sell pork rinds.
All right, welcome back to the show. So to wrap things up today, we had our special guest, Mr. TJ Hodder, on, and he was gave a lovely uninterrupted synopsis of podcasts.
iPods.
Yes, iPods, iPodcasts. iPods? Yeah, iPods. Nano iPods. All right, well, thank you very much for joining us. I've been Zach.
And I've been Nathaniel.
And this has been Zach and Nathaniel in the morning.
The following is a Podbeard production.
Two fries in a game! But look at my butt. Heavy the laxative. Father, what is this? I do not know.
My blood moon is rising once again.
A world where two ordinary gamers team up to fight the forces of boredom. This is their podcast, and this is their story.
What's up, everybody? It's Hodder.
And it's Kaz.
And it's Nathaniel.
And you're listening to
Three Guys in a Game.
Oh, shit.
The levels that just happened.
We have gotten one more power level. Watch out, we are dangerous.
All we need is Garrett back on, and we can become four guys and a video.
No, we can't.
Oh, no, it's three guys and the game.
Because we can't be. Oh, because he's the game. But then if we did that, then we'd just be copying Four Guys of the comic completely.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be like an ongoing thing.
Crickets.
It's just a guest star.
No, I know. That was the joke. Here's the joke. And here's where we are.
Here's the joke, and whoosh,
Where
over the
is
head.
the chase, and how do I cut to it? I don't know, mate. So right now, Kazeth Thor Jones is currently wearing sunglasses.
Yes.
He's gonna do this whole podcast with sunglasses on, and we're inside for the record.
Yep. So donate to my charity of my choice.
By the way.
Very dim. Yeah.
It's very dimly lit in this room.
So Nathaniel, what you been up to since we last had you on?
What I've been up to?
The prince that is king.
Oh, you know what?
You got some stories to tell, and I want to hear them.
I finally platinumed Monster Hunter World.
My man.
I was so excited. I did it on my birthday too. So
I was
had
hyped.
that-
I was hyped because it was kind of a last minute thing having the prince that is king on, and I'm so actually fucking hyped you're here because I was like just thinking the other day, I'm like, yo, we got to get you on because I want to hear about the platinuming of that when he told me about last week.
Yeah. It's the last few I needed were they're called gold crowns, and the way you get these are it's RNG essentially. You have to get like the biggest size of each monster and the smallest size of each monster, and then you gotta kill them, slay them, and then it's recorded. So I'm just there loading into every instance of the last couple monsters I needed to get, and I'm just measuring them.
That's frustrating.
And then,
Random number generation. Ooh.
Yeah.
And when I think it's the one I need, I kill it. And then when it's not, I get very disappointed and I try again.
Get fucking mad is what you
That's
get,
like shiny
bro.
hunting on Pokemon, bro.
Yeah.
It takes a
kinda
lot of
like that. Yeah,
effort.
RNG.
That's like trying to buy a house when you make minimum wage and then going to school.
No,
and
it's actually
spending
a little
bunch of
bit-
money.
it's a little bit different
to
than
then
that,
be
TJ.
in debt and not be able to get a job because you have no. You know what it's like? That's like going to school to get the education to get the job you need and not being able to get the job you need because you don't have the experience.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty
Basically
much
the
it.
same thing.
Yes. Thank you. That was a good one.
Hashtag millennial problems.
Hashtag Cazador Jones problems.
See, I don't have that problem
Sad face.
because I'm a loser. I didn't go to school.
Oh.
I got forced. to go to school.
So what was the other trophy you had to get the platinum to get the platinum? Or was that the last one?
Just the small monsters and the large monsters. And there's like, I think 26 or 25 or
Holy
so
shit.
monsters that I needed to get the smallest and the largest of each. So I needed to kill like
So many monsters.
A lot of
mate.
monsters. There's
So
a lot
many
of monsters.
monsters.
I ended up clocking like at least 350 hours or something.
Holy
shit.
I don't even think I've put that much time into a Fallout game recently, let alone that.
Hang on, I'm going to do some math.
I mean,
real quick.
Pokemon, don't get me wrong, like every Pokemon game I own has at least 300 hours on it because I can just sit on that game for like ever. But no way. 350 hours on Monster Hunter. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's me enjoying the game and me also, you know.
Any new games
Oh yeah.
after Monster Hunter?
Yeah. I'm playing Guacamelee right now.
The
Guacamelee
fuck
2.
is that?
Guacamelee 2. You play as a luchador,
Yeah.
and you're essentially trying to say the Mexiverse is what they call it.
What?
Yeah, it's
What
fun.
is
It's
this
like a
game, and why have I never heard of it?
it's like a
I'm sorry, I'm trying to work on my indie games, TJ.
It's like a Metroidvania type game,
Oh, okay.
made by Drinkbox.
What's it called again?
Guacamelee?
Melee.
That's cool.
I like how guacamole keeps popping up every time I try it. It's like, did you mean guacamole? No, I mean guacamole.
It was free for PlayStation Plus at one point. The first game.
Seriously?
Yes, they called
How
it.
the hell did I miss it?
It was like a remaster Super Turbo Championship Edition,
Oh, that's probably why.
and that's the.
Oh, you know what? No. Okay, I've heard of this game. I know this game now.
Yeah.
Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, all right, mate, I know it. I'm doing Australian today, mate. You playing anything else exciting?
No, not that I can think of.
No. Shit.
I downloaded Dead by Daylight. Did you download that one?
Yo, okay, so I did download it, and I was all excited to play it. I was all hyped because I was like, I'll be able to get some online shit going, you know? And it just reiterated my point as to why I fucking hate playing online with my internet because I downloaded the game, waited probably it took like 2 or 3 days for me to download it.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And then I waited about 6 hours for it to install and update itself.
Oh my god.
And then I sat for about 2 hours while it loaded and tried to like get to them. It wouldn't even get me
Into
to
like
the
a
main
lobby?
menu.
Oh, that's
wow.
stupid.
For 2 hours, I sat there and I just went, fuck this. This is not. So it's nothing against the game. It reiterated my point on why I don't play.
Yeah, my internet's trash too. I'm starting to stay away from the.
And sometimes it's not even internet. Like when they were doing the Dragon Ball Heroes beta for Switch, I tried to go in there and I downloaded it and everything. And I was like, oh, cool. And every time I tried to log in, it was just like, yeah, sorry, your room is full. Your room is full. I'm like, well, fuck you too. I won't play as Vegeta.
Well, fuck you too. I guess I won't play a game then. Good day, sir. Good day.
Good day.
I said good day. I said good day, sir.
I say good day.
I never heard of this one, Dragon Ball Heroes.
Or maybe it's like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 or something. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
remember.
Xenoverse.
Something about
Wait,
dragons
what?
and
Would you?
balls. I don't know.
Was it on Switch?
It was on the demo for it. Was like it was a beta and you could play it, but like I downloaded it and it just wouldn't like let me into any of the rooms. And I tried it like for
Okay.
yeah, it was really frustrating because like I wanted to play because you can pick three characters to play in single player, right? Because of the fighting style they've updated to now, so you can do like you get to pick 3 characters, like Marvel versus Capcom style, where you get to pick those 3 characters and then you can
Okay.
switch them out.
Wait,
whenever you want.
you're talking about Dragon Ball Z Fighters, the Z Fighters?
Oh, Z Fighters. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. There's too many Dragon Ball Z games. Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Yeah. And so and I was watching people play it, and I was like, oh, that looks really fun. I want to play as all 3 versions of Goku. So I want to play like regular Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, and then Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And it was just like, and it wouldn't load, and I was really sad.
When the game won't load and you try to play it anyway but can't. It's like me anytime I try to play anything online. It's like when you are lagging so hard you can't play the game but try to anyway.
When you're lagging so hard, your lag has existed through the like different multiverses. That's how hard you're lagging.
I'm the dude who gets kicked off for lagging. Okay, that's me. Because like I'll try to play. Just when I used to play Battlefront, because like I was like, oh, I'm good at Battlefront. I'm gonna play online, and like I'd like be doing really well, and then I start lagging so fucking hard, and then people are like, dude, oh my god,
You're hacking, bro.
Who's the host of this game? They have it's this guy. He's the only one with good connection.
Ruining their whole
Fuck this
experience.
guy. Oh my god.
And then it changes hosts halfway through the game, and you're like, fuck, I'm getting kicked. And then it's just like back to main menu. That was the worst.
I get kicked, especially. Well, what pissed me off is when I was trying to like level up, and then when you get kicked out, you don't get the XP. So I'd like do all this cool shit, get all these kills, and then it just kicked me off. And I'm like,
that's
that's
rough.
bullshit.
Yeah,
man.
you
That's
put-
bullshit. It's fucking bullshit, mate. Rock. Yeah. So, anything else new and exciting? Prince that is king. Nothing really to.
No, I can't think of anything.
Fine.
Spider-Man's around the corner. That's
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Did you pre-order the
I did, and then they sent me an email saying that they could the order was canceled or something.
Where'd
and then
you pre-order
invested
it?
it. I off of Amazon.
That's the
and then and
little
then
special
gimmick
edition
thingy?
the console that looks
it's
real
the Spider-Man console. It's got Spider-Man's
Oh,
emblem
yes,
on it.
yes,
I
yes.
wanted
and then the
that.
controller looks nice too.
But I think I might just do what I usually do with stuff. Instead of pre-ordering shit, which never works out for me, I just walk into the store the day it gets released and I go, "Hi, I want this." And they go, "Well, you had to pre-order it." I'm like, "I want this now. It's here. Give me it." Oh, okay. That's literally what I did with Octopath Traveler.
you have it, Mike.
I
Just
walked
give it to me.
I walked into Best Buy the day it got released and I walked up to the girl. I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't see the game on the shelf, so I'm presuming you have it somewhere in the store. Do you have Octopath Traveler?" And she goes, "It's one of you." Walks over to the thing.
one of you guys.
they
Walks
have
over to
it.
the thing.
They have it like in the cage or
Yeah.
something.
So I think I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna go to Walmart and I'll just be like, "Hi, yes. Do you have the Spider-Man PS4? Yes. Did you pre-order it? Yeah. What's your name? P. Tier. Griffin. Yeah. Oh no, better. It'd be
Peter
like
Griffin.
It'd be like
Ah.
Kaz,
Kaz,
Adore,
Adore,
Jones Soda. The Jones Soda bottles are Kaz, Adore, Jones. Yeah. Kaz, fuck, motherfucker.
shit, mate.
And then I'm hoping I can just walk in and get it. If not, I'm just gonna buy a PS4, pick up the game.
I heard that I think Best Buy got in stock, but that might have been America. So I don't know.
Best Buy.
I'm sorry. I thought this was Canada.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is Canada good enough for you?
No, it's not actually.
I'm just reading. I'm reading Reddit subreddits and stuff.
Subreddits.
Canada is not a good country anymore. You heard me. I said it. I said it right here. Cut to 3 weeks earlier.
We're not talking politics on three guys in a game, mate.
I never said we were. I
not
just
gonna
said
happen,
our
mate.
country's not that good.
So I'll talk about Justin Trudeau, mate.
I never said his name.
It's okay. I'm from Australia, mate. Don't even worry about it. I don't even know our Prime Minister.
We need to build a wall around him. Ha!
Mr. Prime Minister. Gas. Oi, lads, what's the good word? That's my favorite Simpsons clip of all time when they're in Australia. The dude, Bart calls the guy. He's like, "I think I heard a dingo eating your baby," and he hangs up. And he's like, "Oh, this is an outrage. I want to take this all the way to be member of parliament." And he opens up his window and he yells at the window, I got something to report to you. He goes, "That's a bloody outrage. I'm going to take this all the way to the member of state." And they run up the hill to some dude. Like, I don't know.
Is everyone neighbors?
Yeah. And then they're like, "I'm going to take this all the way to the Prime Minister." They go and it's this dude naked in a lake in like a tube like thing. Just, "Oi, lads, what's the good word?" He's like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Oh my god.
Oh, so good. Oh my God. Speaking of things that are good that I need to tell you guys about. Okay.
Oh boy. Here we
So
go.
Kaz isn't excited for this, but I'm excited to tell Nathaniel about this then. Because fuck Kaz, I guess.
That's rude.
If you're going to be negative about stuff,
I'm not going to be negative about it.
You just said, "Oh boy."
I said, "Oh boy, here we go," because you always ramp it up like that. So.
Okay, so somebody that I know, that we know, who is a big gamer and interneter and listens to the show occasionally. It's not Kaz. Except for however his name does start with a C. Starts with Corey.
Corey.
I'm not gonna say any last names
Corey
to be
in the
respectful.
house.
So he the other night we're doing our thing, and he just goes, "You know what would be a really interesting idea for a game?" And I was like, "Oh God, here we go!" Like, because anytime someone comes in with a game idea, it's always like, "Oh, they should reboot this." And he goes,
Should reboot the reboot.
because at first he was like, "Have you ever heard of a World War II game from the side of a civilian?" And I said, "Isn't that? I think it's called This War of Mine."
This little war of mine.
Something like that. It's like this weird little like almost a puzzle game.
Oh,
He
okay.
goes, "Yeah, but like it's a survival combat game, but
okay.
a realistic one. So it's none of this shit of like you're a farmer in
You've been enlisted
Russia
for
or
something.
no, the complete opposite. You're in like a town that gets sieged by the Germans or something.
Okay.
And you're the hero that this town needs.
No, nothing like that at all.
okay.
This is why I think it's so fucking interesting. You are literally just you're some fucking dude just working on his potatoes or something.
His
And all of a
taters.
sudden, the fucking bomb goes off in your next town
Your
over. You go,
neighbor's house.
"Oh shit!" And you have to basically
Drop
survive.
everything.
You have to get out of your country
What? You gotta leave your country?
Well, I mean, or at least get somewhere safe. So the whole game is you trying to get to a safe location.
We got to get to Germany, guys.
Every time you get to a safe location, you have to. The Germans come and like fucking fuck it all up, or the Russians come, or whatever. I haven't decided what nationality you are, or whatever.
Canadians come fucking up your country.
But it's basically an ultra realistic survival game.
Okay.
So original concept, okay, that's kind of cool. But then as we explore more, it gets more interesting. So you can have 3 or 4 different backstories. Let's say you're someone who works in the city as a fucking banker or something. So obviously you're going to be very good at like you're persuasive and stuff like that, and charismatic individual.
And you're going to have lots of money.
But you're going to have no strength.
Okay.
You're going to have no endurance, and because you're a banker. I mean, let's just be real about it. Unless you hit the gym or something, I don't know.
What if you're a sperm banker? Can we make it a sperm banker? Good.
Sperm banker.
All right. We're like,
Then
where
you
this is
know
going.
you could be like someone who maybe like works on the docks as a laborer or something. You know, I don't know.
I think somebody should be a supervisor at a fast food restaurant. That should be one of the backstories.
Or they could not.
Head supervisor at a fast food restaurant. Head supervisor of an entire plaza.
Who would that be?
Me.
Me.
The backstory, I mean.
Me, mate. Fuck. Anyway.
The backstory.
So you can do that. Oh, like my whole thing is to be like a farmer, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
bombs drop and you're like, oh my God, I gotta get out of here. But like your town is being invaded.
Okay.
So obviously, as someone who has no military training, maybe you have some basic survival training or something if you're a farmer or whatever the hell, you know. You could have a different backstory where like maybe you at least grew up like hunting a little bit.
Can you start fires?
Maybe.
Can you cut down wood?
Maybe you can, maybe you can't, depending on your backstory.
Okay, when you say survival, you gotta eat food, you gotta drink
You gotta
water.
eat food, you gotta find somewhere to hide.
Is there combat?
There is. I'm getting to that. So
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to
actual
spoil yours.
So the actual aspect of the game is a survival game.
Okay.
The whole premise is you getting out of this town, and like there obviously have to be like chapters or something like that. It's a really loose idea, obviously.
Chapter 1 can be called "Get Out of Town."
Yeah.
He's like, okay, wow.
I don't have a snappy comeback. That's literally what it could be called. I don't know. Get out of town, mate. No, but so
I just keep thinking of Last of Us when you're explaining this
it's
game.
basically
but it's more
like Last of Us,
survival,
but like
you get it's
ultra-
more focused
like-
on the survival thing.
and it's like ultra. And like, at the same time with Last of Us, when you like with this game, when you start out, say you pick up a pistol. This is the first time you've ever held a fucking pistol in your life.
you can't aim worth shit.
So you're like,
Oh, that'd be
that's
cool.
what I mean. It's realistic
yeah,
as shit.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That's what, because at first he was explaining to me, I'm like, that's kind of cool. And then he said, well, but you wouldn't be a soldier.
Can you find shouts in the game?
No.
Well, then
Oh, okay. Play the game
You've
now.
lost my
Hands
business.
up.
Sir. You've lost Cazador Joe's business. So like, say you're walking and all of a sudden, like you're doing your thing, you got some berries or something and you got some stuff from home and you're like, yeah, I'm going to trek along to the next town and see if I can't. And then all of a sudden, oh, it's a fucking battalion of Germans standing in front of me.
And there's Hitler leading them.
Well, I mean,
God.
probably not. But
Because we can't put Hitler's likeness in a video game.
so then next thing you know, you're fucking dead. Because then
you
you
gotta
like,
start
oh, look,
over.
it's a person. And then they start talking to you. And maybe you can persuade your way out of it. And
Oh,
like,
that'd be
"No,
cool.
I'm
You
a-"
could like find Nazi uniforms and like put them on and like sneak through.
You could potentially do that
That'd
if
be
you
pretty
want.
sweet, yeah.
But then at the same time, maybe you're like, okay, like you're in a situation where like they start shooting at you.
Not that I think it's sweet to be a Nazi. I want to make that
Yes.
very clear.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
fuck
saying as a
Nazis.
survival thing.
Is it okay to punch a Nazi in the face at any time? Yes.
Well, I
Shouts
mean,
to a dog named Bob.
no, Kaz. I know where you're going with this.
You're not going to start talking about how we should sympathize with the Nazis or something. 'cause if you say
Nazi
that-
sympathizer.
Fucker. Oh, but like let's say, okay, you like get a jump on a German guard and you start fighting this guy. You're like, okay, square up, bitch.
But then you find out it's actually a hot blonde. Things
Well,
just
like
got steamy.
you're like just some random farmer
No.
going against a trained soldier.
Who's a hot blonde?
Are you able to learn skills on the way? Because
Yes.
like you're saying, like say you get injured, do you know what if you don't know first aid? Now you're
Fuck.
just gonna fucking.
You gotta
So you
find,
can, like,
you gotta
learn-
find someone who
Is there
can
going to
help
be
you.
skill trees?
Yes.
Okay.
There will be. There's gonna have to be. There's gonna have to be some.
It should be like a
learning in
Borderlands
some
style
way.
skill tree then. So when you go into a class, there's 3 subclasses you can pick.
You can be like, I want to be a healer. You can be
like you
basic
focus more on
stuff
like
that,
culinary
yeah.
and healing, or or you can access all of them, but the more you access them, the longer it takes you to get to like the actual end of everything.
Yeah. Well, that's it. And then like
Survival.
so
and it should be co-op multiplayer. That'd be cool. Where you like
We
intersect.
gotta add multiplayer.
was
No,
getting-
we
I was
should
getting
call
to
it.
that, yeah.
We should call it the Quad Path Traveler.
Oh dear.
it's not
Done.
But one thing that I thought was interesting is I was like, so like with me with like ultra realistic games, let's say you're someone who's not really trained, you pick up a gun. All of a sudden in the video game, this person knows how to aim, shoot, and reload a gun perfectly.
That's true.
And I'm like, that's
Chief has
bullshit.
no military training.
So let's say here's this farmer who, let's say he wrestles a German's rifle away from them or something. Or,
I think the farmer should be using a pitchfork. Personally,
well, I don't know. But like, so you're holding this fucking rifle and the guy's running at you with a knife or something. So you're like, oh my God. So you're aiming, but like you're scared shitless. You're a farmer who's holding a rifle and there's a trained soldier running at you. So it's going to be a little fucking wobbly. But then at the same time, let's say that you have shot this Nazi or soldier. And then here comes his buddy who's now shooting at you. Well, shit, I say you got to reload. You're not going to go, hacha, hacha. Bang, bang, bang. You're going to go, fuck, 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 fuck.
should be
You're
like-
going to be fumbling around. Or if there's someone running at you, you're going to be fumbling around. You're nervous.
that's
You're
where
freaking
action
out.
commands are going to come in.
Exactly. But then
100%.
obviously over time, you would get better with that.
Yeah.
Little things like that.
Oh, have you played Far Cry? Was it? I
No.
think the third one.
No.
Okay.
you
the
played
beginning,
Fire? No.
the
Similar
beginning of the game,
premise.
I feel like the beginning of the game was like that too. You're just
You
like
were basically really untrained.
you're just a tourist, and then you're just like
Yeah.
caught off
But
guard. by
there's
everything,
another
and you're
good.
like, oh fuck. But I think they did that a bit. They could have done it better because like it's not too long before he's just like, oh fuck.
trained
Now he's
soldier.
just like killing people without breaking a sweat. He's just like, yeah,
It's-
fucking awesome.
You'll basically always be breaking a sweat because like until you get like at least halfway through the game because you don't know what the hell you're doing.
It reminds me of the Long Dark too, like the survival aspect
Yeah.
of it. Because when you start off in the Long Dark, all you are is just a person who was in a plane crash. You don't know what you're doing, and you have basic survival skills. That's it. And even when you pick up your gun, you're still, even if you aim with it and you're trying to steady it, you can't
the
get a
same
steady
principle.
shot. Yeah. So it's a very interesting concept, and those are the kind of games that people want to play, right?
Mm-hmm.
They like the survival aspect of the game and stuff. So
Yeah, for sure. Well, and another interesting thing too is like, obviously if you're trying to get to like another town or something and you're going through a forest, which you can totally do. Why go on the roads? There's fucking Germans with tanks. Why would you try and do that?
because there's Nazi wolves.
Well, that's it, right? Let's say you build a camp and you're all proud of it. Oh, there's a little camp in Seltro I built, and you're chilling. All of a sudden, you hear a wolf howl. You go, "Fuck!"
You hear
Next
the
thing
you hear the
gotta
wolf
fight
go,
wolves.
Heil Hitler.
It's like shit.
You're like shit, and then you turn around and there's a moose with the swastika on. You're like, no, it's Nazi moose.
Next thing you know, the moose just fucking tramples your ass and you're dead.
that could be also a blessing and a curse because you need to eat, right?
Exactly.
Can we have Nazi
little bit of
aliens
hunting.
in it?
No,
How about Nazi zombies?
probably.
Yes.
It's a DLC. That'd be the DLC. But like, so then like, you're going through your town or whatever, you get there and you're like, okay, I gotta get, now you're like, okay, now I gotta get, this town's already been raided and destroyed or whatever the fuck. Okay, shit, I gotta get to the next place now. Wow, that's a really far away. Oh, look, a truck. You jump in the truck, you're doing your thing, all of a sudden, bang, you're dead. You get shot by a fucking bazooka or something, or a tank blows you up. What
Or
did
a
you
tank
what,
and a
what,
bazooka
what did you do wrong? Well, instead of going on foot where you're totally not, you have a much better chance, obviously, of not getting seen. You're in a fucking truck. So you have to make decisions and make choices. Go, okay, do I get in this truck and drive to the next town and risk being obviously seen much easier? Or do I just go on foot and say, fuck it, it's going to take me longer to get there, but I'm much safer?
Yeah.
Or are you?
Yeah.
Every decision basically you be making in this game could potentially make or break it at all times. It'd be a very intense, very like, maybe like the food and eating and drinking system wouldn't be so crazy because like that might almost be too much.
Okay.
Where it's like maybe be more focused on surviving just the combat aspect of it and shit. But I don't know. I thought it was a really freaking interesting concept when he brought it to like, and he was like, "What do you think of this?" I'm
I
like,
already have a
"That's actually
DLC
sweet."
for it too. You're an Italian plumber, and you have to go to a castle, and there's Nazis in the castle, and they're holding the princess hostage. And who is at the leading man of the Nazi army in this? It's King Koopa. That's right. And the Nazis aren't just regular Nazis; they're Goombas and Koopas.
The Goombas and Koopas as
I'm pretty sure
Nazis.
Nintendo would go for that, Naziizing some of their characters.
I feel like they probably wouldn't go for it. I feel like anyone who Naziizes their characters, pretty fucked at this point.
Yeah, but Mario's going to save them all from being Nazis. That's the whole concept.
Then
of the
Mario's
DLC.
saving Nazis.
No, he's saving them from being Nazis. He's going to go beat Bowser, and then they're all going to be like, "Oh, we realized the error."
How about we just stop talking about Nazis, mate?
But you're talking about World War II Nazis.
Yeah, I know.
Mario could have been in World War II.
He was. He's a
Italian
war hero.
plumber. He's a hero.
He's a hero everyone needs.
They're all heroes.
Everyone's heroes. The greatest generation, ladies and gentlemen.
All troops are heroes. All troops.
100%. 100%. If you don't agree with that, fuck you. Oh my God. No, fuck you. You're an asshole. Anyway, so Kaz, what are you playing this week?
Oh, now it's my turn.
Yes.
Nothing much. What about you?
Oh, you know.
I'm just kicking around and not really doing anything crazy. You know, I was just.
Nay, what are you playing this week again, mate?
I just played some Oxenfree, just trying to finish that game up. You know, playing some MK8DLX. If you don't know what that means, Google it.
MK8DLX.
Is that like Mortal Kombat or something?
No, Mario Kart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're boring. We're both playing the same games.
And then some
basically.
BOTW, LOZBOTW.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
You're playing on the Switch
SMO, playing some SMO.
SMO.
Yeah.
What's that?
You know, just being myself. You know, being myself.
Oh, Super
God
Mario.
delivered it. I signed
Super
for
Mario
it.
Odyssey.
World keeps on spinning.
Yeah, this is my package.
This is my package. God delivered it. I signed for it. World keeps on spinning. But yeah, that's what I'm playing. I know what you're playing, TJ, but go ahead. Why don't you drop the bomb?
So I'm playing Fallout 4 still.
Oh,
Okay.
drop the bomb, baby.
So last week, I just did the mic drop. How you took off your sunglasses? I win.
What do you mean? There was never a contest.
God damn it! I should have made some kind of a bet.
You should have.
I fucked
I
up.
took them off like
Opportunity.
15 minutes ago, anyways.
I noticed, mate.
To rub his eyes.
Not paying attention, mate. Didn't notice.
I didn't notice he had a nice pad on under.
Oh, I noticed your nice pair down under.
Okay, well, stop.
Actually,
That's
before
too far.
before I talk about no, that's never mind. I'm gonna talk about the game. Okay, so on this podcast before I have spoken about a game. There's a great game.
Oh, I thought you were just going to end it there. I've spoken about a game. And that's all for today,
And that's all we
folks.
have for you today, guys. Thank you very much for showing up and coming in and
For pooning in to our
for
Toddcast.
poontang. What?
You know, instead of tuning in for our podcast, I said pooning in for our Toddcast. Because that's what we're going to call this one day. It's going to be a Toddcast, and we're going to change everybody's name to Todd.
Oh yeah, we can all be Todd.
Todd, what are you doing? What are you playing today, Todder?
So Todder. That's so much better. Taz.
No. It has to be Todd.
No, well, you're
Some
Taz.
iteration of Todd.
So I'm Tasmanian Devil.
There's Taz.
I'm
no,
Taz.
No, you're a wrestler from ECW.
Tazador Jones.
Taz. No, just
Tascador
Taz.
Jones.
Just Taz.
Ecuador Jones.
And you can be Taznaniel.
Okay.
Taznaniel. There you go. Taznaniel, Taz, and Todder. Todder. Yeah.
Toddler.
Toddler. Toddler. They call me the toddler. Why?
Because I'm going to change your diaper before you can change mine. That makes no sense.
I was going to make a penis joke, but I decided not to.
They call me the toddler because I'm not quite an infant and I'm not quite an adult yet.
I'm kind of both. No, but okay. So on this podcast before, I've talked about a game that played a really crucial role in my life because I spent like most of my teenage years and some of my adulthood
Okay.
looking for this fucking game.
And how did that make you feel?
Not very good because I could never fucking find it.
Good for expressing yourself,
then
DJ. You get a cookie.
Oh, thanks. Wait, you're saying I get a cookie? No. Wait, what the fuck's his name now? I already forgot.
What are you talking
Final
about?
Space.
About
what the hell's
Gary?
his- Yeah, Gary.
No, Gary, I'm sorry. You cannot have a cookie. Oh, come on, you. Just give me a cookie. Come on.
hell,
Hey,
you
look,
said
I can get cookies whenever I want. Kevin! Kevin!
He doesn't even eat them. He just smashes them into his face plate.
Hey, look, I'm Kevin. I'm helping. Oh my God, Kevin, you did something right for once. Kevin, you worthless piece of machinery.
And it was a really frustrating fucking experience. So finally I gave up. I was like, fuck it. I don't care anymore. I'm not looking for this fucking game.
You're like,
I
fuck
don't
this game.
care. I literally fucked this game. I flipped the table over. I'm fucking done.
No.
And then
2 years
so-
later.
actually like
4 years later, after the Great Depression ended, TJ
Yes.
came out of his hole.
So I'm at my 25th birthday party.
Dun,
Big
dun,
event.
dun, dun.
And Dark Runner's there. And he goes, hey, man, I got a present for you. I'm all fucking, fuck, what? God, what? I was fucking pretty drunk at that point.
He was sloshed.
I was sloshy. And I was like, what? And he hands it to me. And I opened the bag up. And he had the cartridge upside down. It was an NC4 cartridge. Excuse me. And I'm like, I've always wanted this game. He's like, bro, turn it over. I'm like, fuck, all right. So I turn it over. And to my astonishment.
Astoundishment. That's a word.
Astoundishment.
That's
I
astonishment
just
and being
fucking
astounded.
made- yeah,
you
I
just made a
fucking
fucking killer word.
Hashtag Hodder's words.
Hodder's word of the week.
Yes. Hodder's word of the week. New segment.
When he
Astoundishment.
makes a word, it's not
Catharsis.
just a word.
It is a word of the week.
It is a brand new implore.
See, now I feel like at this point, like we just want Brandon to do segments, new segments.
And
every
now
week.
to my astoundishment.
Astoundishment. I love how you just got me back on track. It's hilarious. Because you're like, no. But seriously, all seriousness. We're all journalists here. So I flipped the game over, and it is the game I've been looking for literally most of my life. Ogre Battle 64.
And that's all the time we have for today because
So the time
that
we
story
have-
was like the lead up to that story
The
was
lead up to that
great, and
story
I
was
loved
way
it
too fucking much.
And I loved it, but it was just like, this game. Oh my god! If I don't stop talking about this game, it won't be soon enough. I'm just busting
Pretty much,
balls.
mate.
I'm
That's
just
how it
busting
goes.
balls.
It's okay. So everyone else.
He's just like, Zach, you're such a dick.
So Ogre Battle 64, Person of Lordly Caliber.
That's the
Is
full
the name.
title.
It's the full title. It's based off the well, it's not based off. It's part of the Ogre Tactics series,
And
which
based
is
off of Shrek, right? I'm pretty
Yes.
sure Shrek 2. Shrek
Wars.
2, not Shrek
Wars.
1.
Yes,
No,
only
Shrek
Shrek 2.
2, yeah.
It came out before Shrek, but it's based off Shrek 2.
Got it.
But it's based off the Ogre Tactics series, which is really, really popular in Japan.
Okay.
That's what everyone needs to know about this series. It is super fucking popular in Japan. In Japan, it's basically like a staple. Like everyone knows what the game is.
Interesting.
Whereas over here, it's like, what, mate? What game? Fuck, I never heard of it.
What's the Shrek game you're playing?
What's this game about Shrek?
And how do I cut to the
Why
chase?
isn't it about Shrek?
I think it should be. But basically,
Smash Mouth should just be playing in the background the whole time. 8-bit.
Somebody once
Just have like 8-bit every time.
Ogre's gonna roll me.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
it would be. You know what else is fun, though? The actual fucking game.
Oh
The game is good. The game is good. Basically, give you guys a kind of the gist of it. It's a real-time strategy game.
RTS.
It's there's no like actual turn-based combat.
So
Right.
there's no
So-
TBC is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
The story follows Magnus Gallant, or
MG.
you can name him something else.
MG.
But his name always has to be Gallant.
Oh.
So you can be like Ass Hat Gallant or like Butt
Shrek.
Fuck Gallant, Shrek Gallant. But you're not an ogre, you're a dude.
Fiona.
Fiona Gallant.
Fiona's pretty much a dude.
Punker. He is a recent graduate of a military academy, and he is basically, you're a soldier in an army, and you're like, okay, you got to lead your battalion to go fight this guy because he's a fucking dick. And then you get there and you realize, well, this guy's actually not a dick. The guy who said he's a fucking dick. So then you turn on him and you're like, fuck you, mate. We're going to get you. And then a bunch of crazy. Basically, there's a big civil war going on. And you turn, because I don't want to give the whole story, because there's so much story in this game going on.
Because we're gonna go out and play it right after. Because
fuck yeah, we are,
You
mate.
just looked for the game for 7 years of your life.
Well, now it's popping up everywhere I fucking look. You can go on eBay right now and get it for like $30.
That was like Ruby and Sapphire until they released the re-release.
You were always looking for it.
Oh, and then,
wait,
and then I
mate,
bought
here it
them
is.
all up, and now I have them all stored in a bin. And people are like, "Do you have the classic?" Yep.
You have Ruby? Yeah.
I have 2 copies of
37
Ruby, 3
copies.
copies of Sapphire, a copy of Fire Red and Leaf Green, and 1
Why do
copy
you
of
need
Emerald.
so many copies?
Because it's Pokemon Classic.
Do you have Ruby? I mean, sorry, Emerald?
Yeah, I have 1 copy Emerald, 1 Fire Red, 1 Leaf Green, 2 or 3 Sapphires, 2 Rubies. Because it's important.
It is super important.
And then I have Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of other Pokemon games. I could like name them all off. That should be the podcast, actually. No, I'm just joking. Go ahead with your Ogre Battle thing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, I'm
Are you
good.
sure? May I finish? Please, may I finish?
Okay, you finished.
All right. No, but because I like to give the points.
Yeah, yes.
You know. So basically, there are also 6 possibilities with the game.
Possible endings?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
which is fucking intense.
Are there any
'cause
possible friendings?
Yes, many friends.
Okay.
Many friends. You would learn many friends, earn many friends. There's a few. Basically, the way it is you have all your different types of units, and there's different. They call a unit like there's each battalion. Like your army has battalions. So let's say, okay, here's my dude, fucking buttfucker. He's over here with his battalion. You can have up to 5 other people in your battalion. Okay. So you go, okay, here's your main dude, and on the one side, and then there's these little squares. We can basically have units sit.
And here's Ike. And
Yes.
here's Prince Mark.
That's exactly what I'm thinking in the Fire
you see,
Emblem.
but the
There's
thing
Roy.
is it is very different from Fire Emblem. But it's the same kind of like basically everything's in real time. So even
Okay.
your combat and everything, like so you're
So you got to make split decisions
Like
while you're in
StarCraft?
combat, pretty much. Like you don't have.
kind of, but not really. It's basically like the decisions you make are basically where you're sending your units
Is it
on,
like
on the
Dota?
map.
I'm thinking StarCraft. Is it
no.
like StarCraft?
Basically, you take okay, here's your battalion.
Okay.
Okay, here's your guys who are in heavy armor. They're the fucking badasses.
Okay.
So obviously you're going to send them straight towards the enemy. And the idea is the enemy units are going to attack that guy. So when you're chilling with your dudes, here come the 2 enemy units, the battalions, to attack them. So once they get to you, combat is immediately initiated. You come in and
Combat's initiated.
yes, and it's basically it's all in real time. So okay, they come to each other on the little battlefield, and then someone attacks first, and the other person attacks, but it's in real time
Until one of them dies. and
yeah,
then the
or
other moves
the
on.
battle is over.
It's like Civilization.
kind of, yeah.
Okay.
So like you're just it's a really hard game to explain because it's very unique because it's basically its own genre.
Okay.
The ogre tactics games, but like you're
Are you sure it's not pronounced Ogre?
Ogre tactics. But basically, it's so you can the tide of a battle can be very easily turned if you send a unit like not to the right spot. Next thing you know, your most powerful units are getting fucked in the ass by 7 or 8 other
ass
units.
fuckers.
Oh damn!
The
It's
ass
like,
fucking
shit.
patrol. Oh God, why did we send these?
Here comes the ass fucking patrol.
We're ready, boys.
Jesus.
Shania Twain plays in the background. Let's
go,
go,
girls.
girls.
No, but it's and then not to mention too, like there's all these like you have so many different types of units. You have like your basic soldiers, you have your sword and shield guys, you have the Valkyries, which are like these fucking badass women that have these little like staff things that fucking kick ass.
I just came up with a great concept for video games. Sorry, but you keep going.
What was your concept?
I'll tell you later.
Tangents initiated.
No,
What's your-
later.
No,
Just
what's your
finish
concept?
I just want to make a game. It's like it doesn't make fun of gay people, but I want gay people to be the main characters. But I want it to be like a group of gay people.
How you led with it doesn't make fun of gay people.
It doesn't. It's just gonna be funny as hell. Like it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like really empowering. But I want them to be all like I want like an RPG where all your characters are like flamboyant kind of gays, and they're just like, oh, this is so last year and everything. And I think that would be really funny. It'd be super offensive, and nobody would ever make the game, but I would play it, and I think it would be hilarious to me just because like of the humor that you could put into it. Not the fact that it's gay people that you're playing. I don't think that's the funny part. I just think it's the humor that goes along with it. So I think it'd be really funny. Just think about it like, oh, you shouldn't have done that, girlfriend. Ha! Thunderbolt!
What the fuck is happening right now?
I'm just making game ideas up. You got your game idea.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to share my game ideas.
Okay, Nate. Now you need a game idea. So think of a game idea, and I'll finish my thought, and you think of a game idea. Because I'm sure the people are frothing at the mouth for me to finish my.
Oh my gosh! Put me on the spot. I don't
I
know.
was so excited to talk about this game.
Finish.
So
I'm just helping make the podcast.
You know,
I'm like the salt and pepper
entertaining.
that goes on top of the
just
podcast.
I would say you're like the steak,
and you're the salt and pepper.
and I'm the salt and pepper. I would think that's
I don't
probably
know.
more closer to that. And
I don't
Nate's
know.
like the nice side. You're like the garlic butter.
Nate's
garlic
like
butter.
the garnish that goes on
I was
top.
gonna
No, I
say,
think he's more-
I am
he's
the
more
sweet
important than
beans. You can't have steak without the sweet beans.
Okay.
Oh shit, man.
Man, he just got us there.
Or like mashed potatoes,
Or
Taters and
potatoes.
beans.
or both,
Steak.
or all.
Okay,
Steak
now I'm
frite.
hungry. Thanks, guys.
Steak frite.
Now I gotta
Steak
get
frites.
food after this.
Steak and
shit.
fried.
But the combat is really like fucking, and there's so many different types of units, and then there's obviously like mythical beasts.
Is
and-
there actually story behind it?
yeah, oh yeah, it's intense as fuck too.
Did he not say there's multiple endings?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Which I didn't know until I beat the game.
Sorry, I was on a tangent when he was saying that.
Yeah, I know you weren't actually paying attention. It's okay, mate. It's okay, mate.
By my tangent, don't wanna be all by my tangent. Yeah, so
But basically, to kind of sum up the game, you have your little skirmishes, and then there's all these different types of characters. and your combat and everything, you're basically you're fighting towards a very simple purpose. You're trying to take back your land and end the Civil War. But then there's all this other shit then there's dark magic shit going on, and people are getting taken over by dark spirits and fucking then the ogres come into play, and they're like these really powerful fucking things, and it's like it gets intense as fuck. Like halfway through the game, shit gets fucking real.
IAF.
And then each like different unit has their different classes. So like you can be like, okay, here's your fucking basic soldier dude, you know, and then now he's a dude. Now he's like a knight. Oh, now he's a paladin. Now he's a fucking badass general dude.
Now he's a Dovahkiin? What the fuck is going on here? Elder Scrolls 6. Oh, Skyrim, you did it again.
Fucking Todd Howard did it again, mate.
It's not Ogre Battle. It's Skyrim Battle 64, the quest for Skyrim.
But it is my only complaint about the game. That is a complaint about most of the kind of like the Ogre Saga games is the control scheme is a little, you got to put time in.
Okay.
Like if you're someone here, like you're listening to me talk about this game and you're like, holy fuck, I want to go check out this game. Do it because it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, do it.
But
do
be
it. Peer
prepared-
pressure.
Yeah. But be prepared to spend some time learning the controls because there's a lot going on.
You
with
will
these
be
controls.
astounded.
I don't even remember the word anymore.
Astounded. You will be astounded when you play this game.
Yes. But one thing that is really sweet about the game is actually the graphics because it's like a it's kind of like almost it's like drawn cartoon kind of cel shaded.
Okay.
So to me the graphics are timeless. They always look good. Those type of graphics. And especially for the N64, it's a beautiful, really nice, colorful game. Even like your environments and stuff are actually really beautiful.
Okay.
Some of the characters have a lot of detail. Some of them don't have very much detail, but for the most part,
Would you
like,
say that the
graphics
graphics on Ocarina of Time will be timeless, or is that a paradox?
are beautiful. The graphics on Ocarina of
I see what
Time
you
definitely
did
are
there.
not timeless, and I love Ocarina of Time. But like, don't get me wrong, this game looks great, but like, it's not.
What if they called it the Ocarina of Timeless?
I don't know, mate. I don't have an
Then-
answer for that.
Then there's a paradox.
But as far as value for this game, this is something I always like. You know me, I talk about value and shit.
Hodder's cheap game challenge.
It's not this week, mate.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just referencing the fact that you are a cheap.
But I have the game selected, by the way.
Oh,
yes. But
spoiler alert.
spoiler alert. Foreshadowing initiated.
Foreshadowing initiated. The following is a foreshadowing production.
But with that, obviously, if there's 6 different endings, play through the game tons. But then there's little things too, like there's different paths you can take. Okay, instead of going to this town, you can go to this town. But if you go to this town, that other town gets fucking destroyed. So then you're like, what could I have gotten there? What characters could I have found there? And there's all these unique
Oh, it's
characters
just
you can
a
find,
baby.
and-
Good thing I went to the other
Good thing I
town.
went to the other town, mate. There's nothing here. And then there's little things where like you'll be traveling and all of a sudden you'll come across like a traveling merchant
Okay.
that you only can find on like certain calendar days in game.
Okay, that's cool. That's
And
cool.
then it's like,
Cool,
oh,
cool,
hey,
cool.
I have this fucking sword that's like this badass sword. You can only get this one time of the year,
and it's
this one day.
$10 million, and you only have one penny, one hay penny. You have one straw penny. What's a straw penny?
So then you're like, okay, fuck, if I want this sword, this guy only shows up on this day at this specific spot at this specific time. So it's like,
So
it's
he's
little
a
things like
Time
that.
Lord.
That it's like, fuck. And like, some people hate that shit. But for me, I'm like, yo, like, and then like the whole time you can just grind too if you want. You can go into the towns you came across and you walk around and you'll run into different monsters and shit.
Okay.
And it's like,
That's cool.
there's a lot going on. But obviously with kind of replayability and value, like, I know that Dark Runner picked this game up for about $50. So for an N64 game out of box, some people would say that's very pricey.
I wouldn't.
For this game,
Yeah.
it is worth its weight. in
Some
gold.
games are classics and they're worth that $100.
It's worth it
right?
because I have about 137 hours into this game.
Wow.
And I did finally beat it because I beat it before. So my initial playthrough, I want to say I was over 200 hours into it.
Okay. Cool.
Mind you, that was me being like obsessive about everything. But like, you will not find another N64 game that will get so much playability out of, because there's so much. Like, so
Is it
much
playability
going
or
on.
as much content?
As much content, not playability. Excuse me, yeah, content.
Okay.
Because there's just so much shit going on. Some people might be like, "Oh, that's boring." When I'm like, you know what?
You're boring.
If you
Go
like
suck a lemon.
as far as strategy games are concerned, for me, like, is a great fucking game. It's definitely one that deserves to be mentioned on the list. That being said, sometimes you'll see this game on eBay for like fucking like $200 in box.
Nice.
So, use your judgment. But if you
So you
already
got to make that decision that week. Do I want to get that really expensive hooker, or do I want to
Do
get
I
Ogre
wanna
Battle
eat
64?
this week?
Yeah.
Oh,
gotta
that's
make
the
the
decisions
call,
you
mate.
make? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm like, do I want to buy food this week? Do I want to start my keto diet this week? No.
I can't afford it. Time to eat pizza.
Pretty much. That's my weekly struggle.
Can I even order a new pizza? No.
No,
it's
I gotta buy a
reheated
frozen pizza.
Oh, no.
That's been reheated 7 times. Shit.
Hey, but
yeah.
it's DiGiorno. Hey.
Hey.
Is that delivery? No. It's shut the fuck up and get out of
No,
my
it's
house.
the struggle.
struggle.
It's a fucking piece of toast with pepperoni and cheese on it.
No, not even. It's a piece of toast with ketchup and freaking cream cheese on it.
Why would you even think of that?
That's just poor man's pizza. That's the poorest poor man's pizza you could ever come
I
up with.
could do poor.
And hot rod stick or
No,
Slim
not
Jim.
even. No. The
Dude,
poor
you
man's-
joke, but what am I?
Bro.
even
Using
freaking-
like KD
Bro.
powder.
Dude, no. The poor man pizza, let me inform you guys of this, okay, because I'm poor, is fucking soda crackers
Teaching
with
Kaz
ketchup.
and Nathaniel about poor pizza.
and, like the really shitty deli meat. Okay.
Like you mean like
the really
lowest
shitty
end-
salami and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
the lowest kielbasa, like kielbasa,
but like really cheap, shitty kielbasa.
or like shitty kielbasa, like to the point it's just called basa.
No kielbasa.
Basa.
You cut that up really thin because you're almost out of it, and you put that on your crackers, man.
You're making me sick.
And that's your fucking. Oh, and then wait, no cheese. I forgot about cheese. Cheese string.
Yeah, but that's not that bad. I mean, all cheese we put on pizza is
Nah,
pretty
but like
much processed,
the really
so.
shitty,
like the
companies-
no-name brand
No-name
cheese
brand
string,
cheese string.
the ones that's marble. It's not even pure mozzarella.
Yeah, and you got to cut that shit up really thin because you're almost out of that too. You put those on your crackers, put it in the microwave for a couple seconds. That's your pizza.
Dude, just go buy Bagel Bites. The effort you're putting in to make this poor man pizza. Bagel Bites are $2 a box. Like seriously.
I don't have $2, mate.
Oh my god! But you have
What if
enough
you're-
money
what
to
if you're
buy
that
all these
poor?
combined ingredients,
Yeah, that's like 50
fucking
cents.
soda
right there.
crackers,
This is stuff left like around.
soda crackers,
Yeah, mate, it's the stuff that's
kielbasa,
left laying around.
ketchup. Like what?
Don't even worry about it.
Fuck. No man, Bagel Bites. You can always afford
No,
Bagel
Bagel
Bites.
Bites are sick.
And pizza pops.
For the record, I'm actually that poor. I can't afford $2 for Bagel Bites. I was playing a character.
For the record, he can,
But yeah, Ogre Battle 64 is awesome. Go look it up. All right, I'm done.
Wait, can we get into our topic now? Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, right? Fuck. So if it's like 40, it's been like 50 minutes, mate. I've heard about Ogre Battle 64.
I haven't even gotten to our
Who the
topic.
fuck cares? What's our topic?
Our topic today is Star Fox 64. No, I actually saw something really funny the other day. It was a GIF, or it was like a little video and everything like that, and it was like about Star Fox and everything like that. And oh crap, let me just try and remember this punchline really quickly here. Okay, go, come on, brain, let's go. It was hilarious. So it was from Star Fox 64, and the caption under this was like, "I don't remember this in 64. It's been a long time since I played it." And Oh yeah, that's what it was, right? So they're going through. It's just like, okay, everyone, type formation. You got that? Yeah, sure thing, Fox. Type formation. We got it. Okay. And then Falco comes up and goes, yeah, just be careful. I heard that these enemies can give you ligma. And Slippy goes, ligma? Ligma? What's ligma? And then Falco goes, ligma. And then Fox is like, no, Slippy. And Falco goes, ligma balls. And then Slippy's like, no. And Fox is like, no. Yeah.
Can't say I remember that.
Here
Star
they,
Fox.
that was the catch. I thought it was hilarious though, because it actually sounds like, it's not the voice actors, but it actually sounds like Falco, because he's just like, yeah, I heard these enemies got ligma. What's ligma? Ligma balls. And Fox is just like, no, Slippy. Slippy's like, no.
Jesus Christ.
Dun, 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 dun. And now I can never use that joke because TJ's going to know what it's about now. I'm going to be like, yeah, this girl just gave me ligma.
What? Ligma balls.
Oh. So yeah.
You could be like, hey, want a piece of suckama? What suckama? What suckama balls? Aha! I made a funny kind of.
Ligma's better though.
Ligma.
I
is
just got
really
Ligma.
funny.
What's Ligma? Ligma balls.
I have seen that around though.
Yeah.
It's a meme that's circulating.
Pretty
currently.
funny fucking meme too.
Circulating memes.
It's got a nice pad on under where you're gonna get Ligma. Ligma. Yeah, Ligma balls down under.
Speaking of real nice pairs down under, that has nothing to do with what I was about to say. So, gentlemen, we are at war.
Brandon, make a thing. Come on.
Well, he already has the little song.
Good. Dun,
We
dun,
are the army. That's so good. So, unfortunately, our brethren that we are at war with,
by the time we are recording this podcast,
Yes.
we are.
there is no rebuttal yet, just because we had to record, unfortunately. Such is life.
Such is fate.
However, I would still like to report from the battlefront that there is no movement in the enemy camp. They have retreated into the mountains, and they have kept their position. They are still being fucked in the ass while being part of a human centipede.
Oh.
While what was the other thing? Kazith, what was the other thing? I don't remember.
Pool 4 feet deep of urine. Or
Well, see, I don't know if they're in that yet. They've
yeah,
retreated
they haven't
from the
decided that.
pool. They've retreated. If they do agree to continue, they have to then get in the pool of urine.
So we're dickless, and they're.
No, you are dickless.
I'm dickless watching
Watching
that.
your own conception, eating placentas.
No,
from-
that's the only thing I can eat. I don't
the only
have
thing
to
you
eat
can
it. I
eat
can
is
starve
placentas.
to death.
So you're like starving to death.
I'm fine with that as long as I don't gotta play that
Dickless
goddamn
while
fucking
watching-
piece of shit fire starter garbage that Nintendo's putting out.
We don't like the labo, mate.
No, so they're a human centipede. They're being fucked in the ass. There's something else. I don't know. I feel like those are the two big things.
Yeah.
They're a human centipede being.
I
fucked
feel,
in the
I
ass.
really feel like that's the. So yeah, they've retreated into the mountains. So they weren't able to.
Wait, there's something that they are eating too. There's a food thing there because then they're gonna have to eat that pre-digested shit.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what it was. But anyways, it doesn't matter.
Pretty shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I was actually talking with them, and I want to share this with you guys because it was fucking hilarious. So we were talking about he was telling me about how he thinks that his co-host is turning on him. James was. It's all a joke.
It's
obviously.
true. Co-hosts
And
are.
he was like talking about. He was like Captain's log. Longtime comrade and ally appears to be a labeled sympathizer. All signs point to cardboard shenanigans. We'll continue to monitor. So then I did Kaz's log.
Uh-oh.
Kaz's log, 2211. Fuck the motherfucking lava. So then, of course, I had to do Hodder's log, obviously.
Yeah.
Kazith continues to tangent about his deep hatred of the Labo. I urge him to consider this war with our brethren at the geeks that are not allowed. But he states he will not rest until they are defeated, even if it costs him everything. I wonder how far is too far. Is it with his sanity? Probably. Then he hits me back, and I literally was crying laughing at work last night. He hits me back. Hodder's hog. Thank you for not cutting me off. I thought you fought more for that. It's just Hodder's hog. Thanks for not cutting me off. I was like, I'm out. I'm done. I can't do it no more. But yeah, so I wanted to still give them a shout out though, because we are at war with them. And they're our sworn enemy.
In 2018, Nintendo released a video game for the Nintendo Switch. Little did they know it was going to have dramatic effects on the environment. Oh my God, run! Run! Oh no! Oh God! I am the hero this city needs. I am the gaming defender. I will not allow this injustice to go on. I am the anti-Labo.
You want to fight me, anti-Labo? You can't take me on. I built a suit out of the Labo, you son of a bitch. Take my fire starter. I was just thought we were playing.
No, the make-believe happens in the screen, not outside of the screen. This is bullshit. Coming this fall. The Labo Defender. No, wait, that doesn't sound right. Labo Defender means to defend the Labo. The anti-Labo Defender.
Best preview in the history of previews ever.
I did that all while eating some placenta, while watching my parents procreate and make me, while not having a dick. So thank you.
So
Just goes to show you, superheroes can come in many forms. Dickless, traumatized, and placentaized. There you go.
So Nate, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Would you rather play the labo or get your dick cut off?
Oh dear. I like my dick.
I like my dick, right?
I'm not gonna lie, it's there.
I'm not
It's
gonna
always
lie.
there for me. Sometimes it's a bit
How
of a
long do I
mess.
have to play the labo for?
Forever.
Forever.
No, you just have to play it once.
No. I'm pretty sure it's forever. I think that's the only thing you get to
The
play
only
for
thing
the
you can
rest
play
of
is
your
the
life.
labo.
I feel like that's.
Can I reattach my dick?
No, your dick's gone.
You can keep it beside your bed as a keepsake.
Like you can keep it. You can like look at it and be like, "Oh, you're like the hormone monster. You're gonna have multiple little dicks running around."
Oh dear.
I'm like, oh shit. There goes my dick again. Gotta go get it.
Damn, this is tough. So
And-
wait, you said that I can have multiple dicks, or
And if you want, but they can't
You
be
can't
attached
have
to you.
one.
you're
Yeah.
not attached?
You can just
to
look at it. You can be like, "Oh, look at my dick over there," and you can
it?
take.
It has that sensation. Is it have a mind
No,
of its own?
it's just chilling.
Can you use strap-ons? We never really covered that.
Let's go with no.
I don't
just for the
think that's
sake of-
fair. I think I should still be able.
I don't. I just wanted to include Nate in this.
Okay.
See, I just said no. I was like, "Fuck that." I like my dick. I was like,
Yeah,
no,
he's tied to his human parts, so good for you.
Dickless over here decided he didn't want.
Yeah.
his
Dickless
Dickless over here,
and it was on from
10
then on
miles
out.
farther than he was before.
Since Labo is in its early stages, there might be potential that there might be cool stuff coming out with it. So I guess if I had to play Labo for the rest of my life, it would have.
Genuinely surprised, mate.
I guess I would play Labo.
Damn. Kaz is still all alone on the battlefield.
It's okay.
Sorry,
I
bud.
work alone.
I work alone on the battlefield.
I'm the city this hero needs.
I'm Batman.
Wait, what? You're the city? I'm the city. This is Kazland.
I'm the city that this hero needs. They call me Casland.
I will protect this hero.
My name is Cleveland Brown. I don't know why I started that. My name is Cazador Jones.
And I am proud to be right back in my hometown.
No, you beat your own town, though.
Right back in my town, which is also me.
So good. Oh, my God.
There's Labos that we burn all day long.
Wow, he really hates the lab.
Oh, he really hates the lava, ladies and gentlemen. It's just is what it is.
When I was in New York City, they had a display for the Labo.
Did you pee on it?
No, and that's when the New York Nintendo store burned down.
Oh, shit. I wonder what happened.
Dun, 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 dun,
They had,
dun, dun,
they
dun,
had so
dun,
many
dun,
Fabo
dun,
cardboard
dun.
around.
Yeah, I was trying to
This
teach
is
them a
what happened.
lesson. I was like, guys, is there smoking allowed in here? And they're like, no smoking. And I was like, why are you guys talking Japanese? You're white Americans. No smoking in New York City store. And I was like, fine then. And I flicked the butt and it hit the Labo, and the Labo just went.
It's extremely flammable, folks.
And I was like, whoa, that is not safe for children. Did everybody see that? Nobody buy the Labo. Nobody.
And while everyone's distracted, that's when he took the Master Sword.
You should have.
And the giant Mario amiibo. I'm just walking out of there. Hey, that's not yours. Just throw my arms up in the air. Where'd you get those candy bars?
Runs away.
Where'd you get that Master Sword? Huh? Where'd you get that Majora's Mask? Wear Majora's Mask. Where'd you get that Majora's Mask? Just runs away still.
Runs away.
Just does the creepy Majora's Mask laugh.
No, just does the fucking head tilt. Dead instantly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Kaz, we played the Labo. Join us. Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, yes. Hi, Kaz. We just set up the Labo. Come and join us. Okay. Oh, I guess tonight bitches die. That'd be me if I
Kaz, we got you the Labo for your birthday.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I know where you can take that Labo. You can
Straight
take
back
it
to the store and
you can
return
take
it.
You can take it to the recycling dump because that is a waste of cardboard. Yeah, tell him where he can stick his Labo. In the fridge. No, I meant up his ass, you idiot. That's from The Office, by the way. Hey, Jim, tell him where he can shove his grapes. In the fridge. No, Jim, I meant up his ass. Oh, sorry. My bad.
I don't know, mate. Fuck. Anyway, I believe it is that time of the podcast where we do some shout-outs.
Shoutouts initiating.
Any shouts today, gentlemen?
Yeah, my
Anybody?
family built this country, by the way.
All right, mate. No one's gonna argue that.
Cazador Jones the third. That means there were 2 Cazador Jones before me.
I feel like one day we should do a backstory on.
There was Cazador Jupiter Jones. She was one of the most powerful people in the universe. I'd like to shout out to her. She was actually up for one of the Sailor Moons. She was up for Sailor Jupiter, funny enough, but then she went rogue and she went as Cazador Jupiter Jones. And yes, so that is my grandmother.
And they couldn't have that.
And then, yeah, I know what you're thinking. Isn't the guy supposed to be? Well, you know what? That's very sexist of you. So
is.
go rethink
Yeah.
your whole life.
2018, bro.
Then she gave birth to my father, Cazador Jumping Jones.
Why was he jumping?
Yeah.
Jones?
So
You know what? I never really asked him that.
He doesn't
but
jump.
He just
literally jumped out of
he just
the
hops a lot. I think he was very hoppy. Maybe I can't remember. And then he cussed a lot. And so when I was born, my mother was like, "Oh, how about Cazador, Mother Loving Jones?" And he said, "Fuck that shit. My son will not be called Mother Loving."
You were called motherfucking Jones.
And I've been known as that ever
That's no
since.
MF Jones.
And my son will be known as Cazador Brother Fucking Jones. But he will not have a brother, so don't worry.
I was gonna
already
say
taken
that,
care of
mate.
He might have a sister though, so we're gonna have to watch out for that.
Just be careful on that. Nate, any shouts you want to give to anybody today while we're here, while we have you back in the Pod Carpenter Studios?
I guess.
Put you on the spot, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Put you on the spot, mate.
I was thinking to just like shout out to my future self, my past self, and my present self.
There you go, mate. Shouts to Australian TJ for coming and showing up today.
Shout out to the Cazador Jones that decided to play the Labo in that one universe. I know where you are, you little motherfucker. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna come and fucking cut off your limbs. I'm gonna shove that Labo down your throat. You're gonna wish that's all you're gonna taste for the rest of your life.
We, of course, want to give shouts to the Jinx with Larry podcast. Always good crew. Want to give shouts to the Still Loading podcast. Josh is our boy. Give a shout to the BACCK. They got a real nice beer down under.
Yeah, we don't say that enough.
Yes, mate. Nah, I also don't.
They have
I also don't do really shitty Australian impersonations all the time.
I wonder if they have a farm of platypi. That's something I
Probably
wanna know.
might.
I hope you
I
do.
asked them right now.
You guys have platypi there? And if so, is it named Perry? Perry the
Perry
platypus?
the platypi, mate.
Well, Perry the platypus. Platypi is plural.
Platypus. Platypi.
Oh man, I know what they get in Australia. Platypussy, am I right? Oh yeah, there
Am I
you go.
right, mate? Fuck. Want to give a shout out to the D-Pad XP podcast as well. And, of course, everyone on the Podbeard Network.
Okay.
Yeah. And want to give a shout out to you for listening. Thank you very much. Seriously appreciate it. Hope you hit that subscribe button. Hopefully you give us a follow and there was a little rating and all that fun stuff. Lots of fun episodes to come. Lots of fun episodes that have happened. If you want to hear Nate on the podcast for the first couple times, you can go back and listen to those as well. One is Heart of War, and the other one was a Pokemon one, I believe, from what I can recall.
Yeah.
It was a while ago, mate.
It was like a Let's Go first impression. The Pokemon.
That's
Let's
what it
Go
was. I like
first
Caso
impression.
Jones coming with the content remembering. I never remember shit. But if you want to follow us on the social medias, you can do so. 2 Guys in a Game on Facebook and Instagram. 2 Guys in a Game podcast. As well as on Twitter, 2 Guys AA Game. You can contact us anytime through our website, podbeardnetwork.com/2 Guys in a Game. As well as 2 Guys in a Game podcast at gmail.com. You can follow Caso Jones. Where can the good people follow you, Caso Jones?
I don't know. Where can they follow me?
On Twitter, under at the Tangent King.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Fuck! I better go back and tweet.
I know you haven't tweeted in like a month, mate. What's going on?
I don't know. I just been really,
He forgets that he has Twitter
I've
sometimes.
been really depressed.
He forgets he has Twitter, mate.
No, I'm just joking.
Okay.
No, literally, I know.
He's like, wait, what? You're depressed?
No, I literally know you forget you have Twitter sometimes because like I'll like hear you say something and I'm like, I'm surprised he didn't tweet that. And then like a couple days later you'll tweet it and I'm like, yeah. that's what I thought.
Yeah, this fucking guy right here talking about platypi.
And of course, Nate, I don't know if you want to give your social medias or anything.
No,
but,
I don't have
Nah,
any.
he
Leave
doesn't
me
do the
alone.
social
Don't
media
follow
thing,
me.
mate. He's not about it. He's not
Like,
about
don't
it.
follow
I'd like
me.
to shout out all the Mexicans that I know. So like one. Like to shout out Donald Trump. He's doing a great job.
Yeah.
I love him.
Doing a great
It's
job.
not talking about politics,
And,
mate.
I want to give a shout out to not Donald Trump.
I want to give a
'cause
shout out
he's doing
to
a great job.
Australians everywhere
I want to give a shout out to
for not killing me for doing shitty impersonations on
all
you,
the
mate.
hitmen I'm going to hire when I win the lottery. There's going to be a lot of hits out on people, so watch out.
All right, everybody. While he's doing that, I have been Hodder.
I've been Kaz.
And I've been Nathaniel.
And you've been listening to 3 Guys in a Game. Bye, everybody.